Would you believe that this whole time I've been making videos, I wasn't shooting my camera in 4K? Hello to all my amigas and pals, welcome back to my channel. I just woke up, if you couldn't already tell, but today is New Foundation Friday. My morning voice. Anyways, okay, so today I will be trying out the PERRICONE MD No Makeup Foundation Serum. So I've said in a couple of my other videos, I love the no makeup-y kind of products to see if they will enhance the features of my skin that I already have been endowed to me. So this foundation, it's a foundation serum, so you can imagine with this little dropper it comes out like that. What it is, it's a skin improving serum foundation that creates semi-matte finish with buildable coverage. The coverage is light. It's supposed to finish natural, but obviously like semi-matte. It has SPF 20, neuropeptides to help minimize the appearance of wrinkles, daisy flower extract to naturally even skin tone, and bisabolol. Bisabolol. It acts as a skin brightening antioxidant. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize my face first. I use the Saturday Skin Featherweight Daily Moisturizer. So how's everybody feeling today? I just woke up, clearly. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna have a good day. I am gonna go visit my friend. I'm gonna break the quarantine rules, but I'm gonna wear a mask. That's another thing. I'm trying out a new foundation and I'm gonna put on a mask, so we'll see how that works out. Oh, I'm sorry. How rude of me. I'm gonna use my Cover FX mattening primer. Even though it's already matte, I've kind of got a long day ahead of me, so I want to see how well this thing actually works. Okay, so the other thing about this foundation, I clearly haven't used it, but I was scared to because I don't know about the color. I looked afterwards and I think I definitely should have gotten the color Buff, but it didn't really say, like, it didn't have a foundation match to it. I usually use that when I'm buying stuff at Sephora. I use my Shiseido, which I ended up buying another one because I was running out of my first one. But I end up using this as like my foundation kind of match when I'm buying other foundations. But I think this one is like definitely too tan. I don't know. I don't tan my face even when I'm like fake tanning, so it might match. What I'm thinking of doing is like putting a very thin layer and hopefully it won't be very orangey. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. Okay. Application, apply evenly with fingertips, sponge, or brush in circular motions. Reapply as necessary to build desired coverage. Okay. I'm kind of nervous because, like, the color. I don't know. I should have done this video after I had my coffee. I'm, like, still a zombie. It looks really tan. I'm just gonna go ahead with that for now, and we'll see. Okay, so apply evenly with fingertips. It's a little orangey. Let me make sure I'm like shaking it up. Oh, I don't want to like go about my day if I'm looking like my foundation is not matching. That is like the worst. You guys, well, obviously my skin, I'm sorry, my face is never really the same color as my body, but, well, I guess if I like really move it around, it doesn't look that bad. I was going with the plan of action as if I like put a little bit, I could like almost spread out the pigment so it wouldn't be like orange, like if I like moved it around my face. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's what I was hoping I could do. Cause right now it's like orangey. It's got a very warm undertone. Okay, another reason I'm trying out this foundation today also is because for me, I was having a necessarily good skin day. Besides this dude he's made an appearance in every one of my videos. He's loving the screen time. Yeah. I've been testing out this like peel because I figured, you know, in quarantine, not having to see anyone, doing a peel is like the best time. And I got like a sample of it from Sephora. Alpha, Beta, Extra Strength Daily Peel. It only has like 3 packs of 2 pads, so there's like a step 1 and step 2. And honestly, I don't ever it's so weird. I'm always like adding samples to my cart, like through Sephora. I'm like, ooh, that looks cool, I want to try it, whatever. But then I never actually try them. Also, like, I know that if you want to see how something actually works, you have to use it for more than a short period of time, you know? Especially, like, skincare. Like, you can't just use an eye cream 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, and then assume, like, you're going to see lasting results. Okay, so it's not bad at all. I really like the formula of it, like it being a serum. When I'm having a good skin day, I really, really love products like that. The only thing that's like throwing me off is the color. Then again, when I look at it far away in the mirror, it's like not that bad. I just know that my skin isn't this actual color. It's giving off a little bit of a warm tone, but I don't know. The more I look at it and the more it's probably like oxidizing on my face, the more I'm like, wow, this is kind of cute. I don't know. The more I look at it, the more I'm liking it. I wish I would want to attempt to add coverage, but I don't want to look more orangey. It's actually not that bad. I don't know if it's like my skin that's kind of working well with me, and if I had like texture and pimples, I would not be feeling this right now. And even this little dude makes me feel a little bit on edge, but I like it. I like it as like a very casual everyday. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, apply the rest of my makeup, see what kind of happens in that process, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am all done with the rest of my face, and let me tell you, the way that this has oxidized and set into my face, I mean, genuinely, it's beautiful. You guys, this is, oh my god, it's so pretty. It's like, I obviously put highlighter and a couple of other glowy things, so I feel like if anything, my skin just looks really fresh and healthy. It's a little bit matte, but not like a full coverage foundation. It's beautiful. Okay, I'm back. It is now 10:40 at night. I did my makeup at around 1:30 in the afternoon, so a good 8-9 hours with this makeup on, and I have had such a crazy day. I just want to be open and honest with you guys and show complete transparency. My family hasn't been doing the best because my abuela, my grandma, is very, very ill, and it's been really extremely tough, especially today for me. So I probably cried around like 4 or 5 times today while testing out this foundation. With that being said, for as many times as I have cried today, my face and this foundation has held up incredibly. Like, I wore a mask everywhere I went all day, so naturally maybe this is a little bit spread apart, but not even as bad as it could be. I know girls that wear foundation and haven't rubbed up on anything, and it looks worse than how I feel like. I feel like my face doesn't even look that bad. I know what I've been through, so I can explain why it's like that. My cheeks, like my blush, it's kind of broken up a little bit, but at the same time, I can't necessarily say if that's the foundation or my blush or me with the mask hugging family members. So I'm not really gonna judge the foundation on that part. I really don't know what it could be because I'm looking at everything else, and everything else for me looks really great. I don't have any smile lines, like no lines here that I've turned up. Obviously my chin a little bit has been taken off, but again, I wore a mask, so if you are planning on wearing makeup and wearing a mask, like, that shouldn't be a shocker if that's gonna happen. So even if you tried out this foundation on a normal day, let's say we're not in quarantine with COVID, you're gonna end up like coming in encounter with different variables up against your face, maybe not, but these are things that just naturally happen. Maybe you bump into someone. I just so happen to be wearing a mask today. There's not really gonna be a day where you put on makeup and just be at home and have no contact other than with what we are going through lately. So I really like this foundation because of how healthy I feel like my skin looks. I know I said that earlier, but you know, 8 hours later, I feel like it pretty much looks the same. It's a little bit shiny. I mean, I obviously have highlighter here. It's a little bit shiny, but I feel like if I put powder on it, it would just soak it up. So I'm not really the kind of girl to like touch up my makeup during the day. Like, I don't carry anything in my purse. Like, I don't have a little brush like to blot myself. I could absolutely do this because just looking at it now, it really did soak up any of those extra oils or any of the shininess that I thought that I had. But I thought it looked kind of nice and glistening the way it was right before I did that. But just trying to show you guys really what the foundation can do. Alright, so final thoughts on the foundation. I really do like it. I like the way that my skin looks even a few hours later, even after everything that I've been through. I can imagine on a normal day that I am not crying or have a medical mask on my face. I can imagine how great it looks, as well as I'm gonna advise you, if you have skin that is a little bit more textured, or if you aren't having a good skin day, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it just because of the light coverage. I happen to be having a good skin day. That rarely happens for me, but I went and jumped along and wanted to try this because that doesn't happen often. Yeah, I like it. Alright, well that's all for this week's New Foundation Friday. Be sure to subscribe underneath so that you can see every week's new foundation, and I'll see you guys next time.